All right, great. Welcome to the Business Mastermind, everyone. This Business Mastermind, to remind everyone, is for making money online. And so that can take lots of different forms, but at the core, it's how to make money online. All right. So we have some new members. I would like to say hello to the new members who are joining us this week. And make sure everybody that you are muted, please. Actually, that's a good thing just to mention when you come on, as your cameras are starting up, please do make sure you are muted. I can go in and manually mute, but it's really nice if you guys are automatically muted. Okay, and I have some announcements and I have a theme for this week. I'd like to do a little training on the topic for this week. But before I do that, let's just say hello to new members, just to say hi, so it's not awkward. We have Melissa Hogan is joining us this week. Hello, Melissa. So happy to have you here.
Hi, Melissa.
You want to unmute, Melissa, and say hi?
Yes, hi everyone. How are you? I'm so glad to be here. First time on Zoom.
Oh, it is
Nice.
your first time on Zoom? Well, good. Hopefully not the last.
Yep, no. No,
Maybe your new life, doing Zoom calls with your clients and stuff.
I'm gonna love every minute of it.
So glad you're here. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about what your goal is with the mastermind?
Yeah, absolutely. So my mission is to help the plant-based or vegan beginner to really just build that bridge from where they're at to where they want to be. I do this by teaching them how to set up their plant-based pantries, their refrigerators, their freezers, how to shop in the grocery store. And I ensure their success with meal prep strategies that are really simple and easy to follow. And then I want to expand that by incorporating lifestyle changes like daily healthy habits, meditation, emotional healing, and helping them discover their why so that they stay passionate and they stay on track. So I'm here to learn how to put together an online business that presents every single bit of that.
Well, great. Yeah, that's excellent. So your clarity, Melissa, is a nice starting point to be able to put that into a package that you can charge money for.
Great.
And sell online, because we can reach a nice, big, beautiful, wide audience here using the internet. And that really is the key of this business mastermind, is how to use the internet to make money. Okay. So thank you for Melissa. Also, we have F, how do you say your name? I'm sorry. Esevios.
It's a complicated name. It's FiOS.
FiOS. I have not heard that name before, and I'm so glad to have you here, brother. FiOS. Excellent. Well, I will get that correct from here forward. So thanks for my bumbling of your name. FiOS, please say hi to everybody. Tell us why you're here in the Business Mastermind.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me here. I'm very happy to be here, actually. Thank you, Shane, for everything. I'm here because I've also recently started my own business. My idea behind this, I haven't actually started earning any money, and I haven't actually started working with people one-on-one, but that's my goal, is to work with people one-on-one to get them to where they want to be in life. I'm a raw vegan, fruit-based raw vegan now for 2 years almost. And I'm very passionate about the connection of body, mind, and spirit. So I'm looking forward to helping people discover more about themselves, to get on their own journey, not necessarily to turn anyone raw vegan, but just to assist people on their own journey towards a happier, healthier life, more balanced, with focus on, spirituality, nutrition, and just overall happiness.
Great, good. Thank you so much for sharing that. It sounds like you're in the right place. This is going to be a good mastermind for you. I really love helping kind of nutshell how we make money online. We can apply that to lots of different things, downloads, courses, coaching programs, one-on-one calls, no matter what we want to do, even just selling a simple one-on-one call. Hey, get on the phone with me for a minute. We can use basic marketing tools to generate some income with the internet like that. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. is this week's theme. Let me go into that. Let me see if there's anything else I should mention. Oh, let me just mention first, Patricia is our assistant here in the group. Patricia, can you wave and say hi so everybody knows who don't know you?
Hi, guys. How are
That's
you?
Patricia. Patricia is my assistant. And I'm going to be out of the country January 6th and the 13th. Those are 2 Fridays in a row in January. Just a heads up, if you need to make a note, Patricia is going to be leading workshop style sessions for those 2 days. So just make a note of it. I know it's a few months off. I wanted to give you a heads up. I take 2 weeks off in the beginning of the year and the end of the year, and that's going to be workshop styles on those days. And me and Patricia are going to come up with what the workshop strategies are to help you guys really clarify your business. But just a heads up on that. And Patricia will be in charge on those 2 days, January 6th and 13th. Also, just a note, Kajabi announced today, for those who don't know, Melissa and FiOS who are new, Kajabi is the platform we're all using here that I highly recommend to make money online. It's got the best tools. It is an all-in-one platform. It's very affordable for what it is. It's the backbone of my business. It's how I've grown a business. It's why I'm successful. Kajabi is amazing. The top earning coach in the world, Brendan Bouchard, like a world leader coach, helped develop Kajabi from scratch. I'm a big fan of his. I love Kajabi. I have a 30-day free trial pinned on the top of the Facebook page for Melissa Eusebio's. If you guys are looking for a way to really make money with a platform, Kajabi's the one. And I just got an announcement today that Kajabi hit the 6 billion mark. Kajabi users have hit 6 billion in revenue as coaches. So how cool is that? Kajabi users around the world, all of us, I know I'm contributing to that number. That's for sure. I'm contributing to that number. 6 billion in revenue generated through Kajabi. These are all people just like us who are coaches, who create programs, who want to book calls, have memberships. I just thought that was inspiring. So I wanted to remind you, 6 billion in revenue passing through Kajabi. How cool. What an amazing platform. I love Kajabi. Okay, let me talk about this week's theme. I really want to do Q&A. I know the Q&A is so valuable for everybody, and I'm looking at all your beautiful faces, and all of you guys are just, really inspiring to me, just so you guys know. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is deep dive sessions. So Jackie, somebody needs to mute. Tara just came on. Tara, I muted you. Jackie Billington and Marie Lucy booked deep dive sessions with me this week. And I wanted to point out that while the group is great and we get lots of value from our group time, there is nothing more valuable than one-on-one VIP time to help with the next step. Okay. And so booking a deep dive session with me when it's the right time for you is an incredibly important thing to have in your back pocket. You don't always need to book a deep dive session, but there might be a pivotal key point you hit. I'm muting. A pivotal key point you hit where you're going to need a deep dive session to help you get the exact plan, just rock solid plan. And there's a power in that, because when you work with a coach one-on-one like me for an hour, you come up with a plan you can follow for the next year. I literally love helping people come up with an exact plan to follow for a year. That's what I like. 6 months minimum, but a year. And so I'm going to be celebrating people who book the deep dive sessions, because I think it's important for us to remember that we have the group, and you get private access to me too, that through the deep dive sessions. All right. So big shout out to Jackie and Marie Lucy for booking those. And this week's theme is lead magnets. All right. I said the key to making money, this business mastermind is about making money online. Okay. The key to nutshell how to make money online is called a lead magnet. A lead is somebody who's going to be purchasing our offer. Our offer could be our membership, a 1-hour call with us, a program, a course, whatever it is we want to offer. You guys can have multiple offers. I have multiple offers. But a lead magnet is how we get someone into our world. Have you ever gotten a spam message on Instagram or in your email of somebody just reaching out to you who doesn't know you at all? And they're like, hey, hire me to do email writing, or do you want to grow your Instagram following? Like cold traffic in your inbox. Have you guys experienced that? I mean, how annoying is that? Are you going to hire that person? No. The chances of a cold outreach working to get a client is almost zero. And so we don't do that strategy. In fact, sometimes I'll even reply to these fools and say, get a job, like this is not how you do it. I messaged a guy today even saying, don't cold call people, create a lead magnet so people know what your value is. I mean, I'm literally giving free coaching to these fools in my inbox. A lead magnet is nothing more than helping someone understand what we offer. And it's sharing the value of what we offer with the call to action to our offer. So for instance, hey, are you a coach who needs email copywriting? Do you love helping people, but you hate writing emails? Well, I love writing emails and I will help you write emails. That's the messaging of a lead magnet, right? Like for a copywriter. Or say you're a raw vegan coach. It's like, hey, do you want to feel better, but you don't know what to eat? Do you love the idea of eating raw food? Does that resonate with you? Are you feeling the call to go raw, but you don't know how to do it? Well, I've been raw vegan for 2 years and I would love to help you learn. And then my offer is get on the phone with me and I'll help you. So a lead magnet is taking our message and it's positioning it for the internet so someone knows what value we offer. And so once we have like a simple arrangement, like a blurb about ourselves written down, then we can take that into different forms. A lead magnet takes lots of different forms. A lead magnet could be a YouTube video. I have used YouTube successfully as a lead magnet for 6 years, and it's the backbone still of my enrollments into my Raw Vegan Heroes membership. And that's how I use YouTube as a lead magnet. But a lead magnet could also be a simple freebie, which we talk about a lot too. A freebie is a free gift, so they sign up for your free gift with name and email. And the reason they're going to sign up for your name and email is because you're talking about, it's the lead magnet saying, hey, I can do this for you. I can help. A lead magnet could also be emails. Maybe you have a little email list that you've accumulated over doing your work. And so sending out an email, that's a lead magnet as well. The key to making money online is your lead magnets. So everybody's got to have a lead magnet. Why don't we just take a minute to hear from everyone what your current lead magnet is that you're using, or what kind of a lead magnet would you like to create or resonates with you? You guys know very well that I use YouTube as a primary lead magnet. And I also have my free video course called How to Go Raw Vegan Start Here. That's my primary lead magnet. I've had 1,800 people sign up for that in the last 30 days. So 1,800 people who are now on my email list, who are now listening to my message, listening to my offer to join Raw Vegan Heroes, join Juice Fast Mastery, my other programs. So who wants to chime in? Let's just hear, before we go to general Q&A, who has a lead magnet here, who they're using and would like to share? Dan.
Yeah, I created a freebie called Life of Healthy Habits, which is a free video course download that's on the platform of Kajabi. And I've had, I think, a few hundred people sign up for it since I launched it, which it's it hasn't been launched for very long. I can't remember exactly. And then also been consistently creating YouTube content as well.
Great.
And I just went over like 300 subscribers, which I think is great. So.
Oh, 300 subscribers on YouTube? Yeah.
Yep.
Just so you know, when you hit 1,000, YouTube sends you a really fun animated GIF of like dancing bananas with like a big congratulations animation. It's really fun.
I've got a couple other channels that are over 1,000. So yeah.
Do you remember the gift that they sent you? Everybody get that congratulations gift from YouTube, 1,000. So Dan, what about you using YouTube as a lead magnet? Have you seen success from that at all? Has that worked to generate any clients, paid clients?
Just one so far.
Okay, one's good.
Better than none.
It's proof of concept. So if you can get one, you can get 100. You know, 1 or 100 is just scaling, and that's actually something that I always talk about as well, is scaling, and that's actually a reason to a good thing to ask me personal questions on, or ever book a deep dive or whatever, is scaling, how you scale. Because once you have proof of concept, that's done. You've got it in the bag. You know it works. If you can get a client off YouTube, that is freaking insane how cool that is. YouTube is a free service. We can use a free service to reach people around the world and make money. How cool is that? So proof of concept really just says, if I can do one, I can do 1,000. All right, anybody else want to share their lead magnet? I know we've got some lead magnets out there. Who else? Okay, Cecilia and Jerry. Let's hear Cecilia first. What's your lead magnet, Cecilia?
So similar to Dan, I do have a YouTube, but it's really Instagram Reels that are working better for me. I'm still sort of building up the YouTube audience to get leads who I can add to my mailing list for the freebie videos that I have. And every day, whenever I do a video, I share it to Facebook as well. I always get probably like 2 or 3 people that are wanting to get on the mailing list and get the freebie. I've got one paid client who was from one of the reels so far. And so I'm working on the platform still, getting the videos onto the platform, which I'm finally making some progress on. Like I finally figured out how to do that. And so as soon as I have that up, I'm going to send everybody on the list the link to the videos.
Great. That sounds good. Instagram Reels, absolutely. That is a lead magnet. That is a lead magnet. Now, instead of cold calling somebody on their inbox on Instagram saying, hey, I'm a raw vegan coach, do you happen to want to go raw vegan today? You know, like imagine if I did that. Imagine if I cold messaged people and say, hey, you want to go raw vegan? I'll help you. How silly is that? Instead, you put out beautiful information. You share your heart, you share your story. You just share who you are and what you care about. And you put hashtags, and yes, that's a lead magnet. People are going to find you, they're going to know what you stand for, and they're going to come into your world, you know. And then that's where your free gift really hooks them into your email list. Once you got them on your email list, you pretty much got a customer. You'll be able to convert them once they're on your email list.
One thing I've noticed, and would love to hear your thoughts on this, is that, and it makes sense that we would attract these people. Lots of people are really wanting a lot of free information and are like bombarding, not too many, but there've definitely been a few bombarding me with tons of questions in my inbox. So I don't answer, you know, I just kind of suggest to them, okay, well, I have this program, and I tell them about the program that I have, and then also the videos, of course.
Yeah. So Cecilia, can you imagine how many messages I get on social media? Right? I get hundreds a week of people wanting free coaching. I give them the link to my cheapest offer or my free gift, one or the other, and I make a judgment call, which is the most appropriate. I have my free gift link and I have my low cost offer link, and I will send out one or the other depending on who they are, and that's it. That's all they get from me. If they try to get free coaching or engage with me further, I said, I already sent you the link. This is how I can help you. End it right there. This is how I can help you. End of story. You know, I do not tolerate conversations in social media. I literally do not have time. It is not even an option. So that's why I have the links, and I put it into the links so that that's how I can help people. So that's all you have to do.
Great.
Being bombarded with people wanting free coaching is a newbie problem, because the only reason that would even seem like a problem is because you haven't taken what you know and what you love and what you're good at and put it into an automated form. Because say you got 100 people a week saying, where do you get your protein? Well, then you make a video about where you get your protein, and then when somebody asks you, say, here's the link. right? That's how you solve that newbie problem of people wanting free information. You automate it.
So in a way, it may be a good way actually to gauge what people want to know and what you should make videos about, maybe.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's all a learning process. It's good people are messaging you. You want that problem. That is a
Right.
good problem to have, having people message you.
Mhm.
Yeah. And again, if you made a video on where you get your protein, if that's the question you get a lot as an example, then what is that? That's a lead magnet. It's a lead magnet. Because if you send them the link to your video, ideally you'd tell people where to get protein, and I'll continue to help you with my coaching program or book a call with me, right? So giving them the free information is a lead magnet to your call to action, ultimately, right? So it's a lead magnet. That's what you give them, a lead, you give them the links to get them into your world. So that's how it works. That's how you make money. That's how you can make $500 right now. Like, no matter who you are, what step you're at, maybe you made 5,000 this week as a coach, but if you wanted to make $500 right now, you go onto your social media accounts, the last person who messaged you, and give them something for free in exchange for the offer to your call. Book a free call. Actually, I'm going to talk about this in just a minute. I'd like to go into a little more detail in that for FiOS. Might take me a minute. Don't blame me if it takes me a minute to get your name, okay? We were talking yesterday or a couple days ago about how he just needs to make like $500 a week would be incredible, right? $500 a week. That's the way you do it. You just create a little simple lead magnet that has a call to action. Call to action is your offer. Have your offer be a $95 call with you on the phone. $95, $97, $89 to just do an hour call. And you give free value for that call to action. So you make a video, a lead magnet, and then you have that call to action. You'll get people. And when you can crack that code, you can generate 500 a week real easy, real easy. We'll talk more about that. Jerry, share with us your lead magnet.
So I created my offer and everything last week and got my group and everything set up, and didn't have my videos done, but I've got a 90-day meal plan that I sell for $100. And so I threw that out there as a freebie to go with anybody that signs up. And I got 3 people to join my membership since last Friday.
Oh,
with
hey,
that freebie. So I'm like, hey, that works.
Dude, that's huge. Okay, so you took your meal plan, which you were charging money for.
Right.
And you made it free. And then, so how did you go from giving your making your meal plan free to getting them to sign up for the membership? Explain that process.
So it was just hey, I did an introductory video. Hey, I just launched my running club. This is a one-time thing. I'm going to do it till Tuesday. If you sign up before Tuesday, you're going to get this free meal plan. It's worth $100. To sign up for the club is $89 a year. Like, it's a no-brainer. Let's go. It's basically,
So what was the initial magnet that got them in? What was the initial touch point? Just a video, free video?
Just a video that I put out on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go. So that's a real great, simple lead magnet. So, okay. So yeah, let's just reiterate what Jerry did. He made a free video on Facebook, He gave something of value. He talked about how they were going to get a free meal plan that he normally sells for $100, normally $100, totally free. If you sign up with a little time limiter, right, Jerry? What was the time limiter again? By tomorrow?
So it was 4 days. I gave him 4 days to sign up.
4-day time limiter. Brilliant. Time limiters work really good for people. So there you go. You make a video on Facebook. You give something away of value included with a time limiter to sign up for your low-end membership. So everyone who's just Jerry.
I'll just add, like, 2 of the people are people that I'm Facebook friends with. One of them, I have no idea who he is. So obviously somebody shared it.
That's really cool. That feels cool. Yeah, when you get your first person who you don't know, that's so awesome feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, really great. Well, big congratulations to you, Jerry, for that.
Thank you.
I would suggest, Jerry, the next step for you to really scale this, because now you have proof of concept. You got 3 membership signups. So now your proof of concept is done, in the bag. You got it. Now it's about scaling. So the next step for scaling is to make an automated video course that does that same process, but in an email sequence that goes out from your Kajabi.
Right.
So each one, you make 6 videos like that, and they're in Kajabi, and then you give a reason for people to sign up and opt into the sequence that goes out.
Yep.
That's how you scale it. I want to hear from somebody who does not have a lead magnet, who would like to, or maybe wanted to get an idea of what their lead magnet could be. Who does not have a lead magnet, who wants to talk about it? Oh, John. Yes, John. Oh, we got no audio for you again, John.
Yeah, you're muted, John.
You're unmuted, but we got no audio.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Hi, Shane. Yeah, so that was really helpful right there, the share from Jerry, because where I'm at the step where I have my name, which you guys all helped me. Thanks for that. Soul Purpose Mastery. And so I was sitting down this week working on, okay, so what titles do I want for my freebie series? And I was kind of thinking about a few things, but it's kind of like difficult to reverse engineer. So I was thinking maybe I should, because I'm asking you guys for what is my next step. So I was thinking to do something like Jerry, and thinking like, why don't I just kind of create videos? Could be YouTube or Instagram, Facebook Reels, giving them something that, try to give something away. I don't know, like a cheat sheet on getting to your soul purpose. And in return, they sign up to my Facebook membership. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah,
about that idea.
Well, yeah, that's great. You're working on a really excellent lead magnet, which is your video series. Okay, so a video series like you're working on, John, that's an advanced lead magnet. So you just have to follow through with that. Yes, just follow through, create those videos. That will work for you. Okay. And if you need to adjust, it's okay to redo it or do a new lead magnet. That's the thing, is we can have different lead magnets for different areas we want to talk about. You know, for me as a raw vegan, I might want to talk about juice fasting, or I might want to talk about something else, just eating raw food in general. And so, you know, we might have a couple lead magnets or a few, depending on the different facets of our expertise. Okay, so you just got to start, John. Does that make sense? Just start. Yeah,
it was just I suppose that, am I doing it right? Am I choosing the right topics for each video and all that? It's kind of that nervousness, but you know.
John, part of having leadership mindset, all of you need to hear this. Leadership mindset to be successful means you just start, whether you are prepared or not. You just start. You get out of your own way and you let it be messy. There is no such thing as perfection. You will never be perfect. The hero's journey mythology, it's like the hero is reluctant. The hero is flawed. The hero doesn't want to go. The hero's no, not me. You must be mistaken. I'm not the hero. Like, I'll be late for dinner. I can't have that, you know. But we are called to make a difference for people. So we just got to start down the road, and we will, you know, fuck it up inevitably, yes. Right? But there's no way around that. So don't worry about doing it wrong. Just be willing to redo it. Just be willing to do it again and again and again until it gets you the results you want.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's all I do. I'm relentless. If it doesn't get me the results I want, I'll redo it and do it and do it until I do get the results I want. That's why I have the results I have, is because I just literally will start, let it get messy as hell, and just rework it in the process of the mess until it works. It's kind of like the analogy of getting thrown into the deep end of the pool. I mean, you just either sink or swim, right? So throw yourself in the deep end of the pool, and you'll definitely swim.
Thanks, Sasha.
Maybe, okay, who doesn't have a lead magnet who would like to talk about it? Who do we got?
I saw Alma was raising her hand earlier, Shane.
I wanted to call on one of the new, Melissa.
I think so, Melissa, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's hear from Melissa. Hi, since you're new today, let's hear from you. Melissa, do you have an idea for a lead magnet for your message, for your business?
Well, since this is a new term that I'm just learning, I'm realizing that a lead magnet is something that pulls people in, offers value, gives information, and then kind of sets them on that path that you've created. So with me, creating a business that encompasses everything to do with going from the standard American diet to then going to a whole foods, plant-based vegan diet, I would think a lead magnet would be something that would make somebody feel comfortable and that they felt like they could do it. It wouldn't be so overwhelming. So to me, it would be some form of a video saying or sharing content that would offer easy steps to follow.
Yeah, I love that. Yes. So easy steps to follow could be something like a step-by-step guide that you
Yes.
create, that you give away for free. People are like, oh, wow, look how helpful this is going to be. And it's free. I'll download that or I'll watch those videos, and they opt into your email list in order to get that. Okay. So, Melissa, I will mention that Kajabi is an incredible all-in-one platform because it will collect your emails. It allows you to create a simple email sequence or video course or both at the same time simultaneously that allows you to create your step-by-step guide, and then you offer it in exchange for an email. And when you start to build an email list, you'll have a business. 5,000 people on your list, you can earn 100,000 a year, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so everybody should be voracious about getting people on their email list, and you need to have a really robust platform that houses your email list. For me, I wouldn't even consider MailChimp for one split second, not even an option, because I can't do my proper marketing with MailChimp, not even close. So that's why I signed up for Kajabi, was to have the ability to collect emails, build my list, and do proper marketing. So, Melissa, you're going to probably want Kajabi. You can ask me in a private message more about it if you want, but there's a 30-day free trial pinned at the top of the Mastermind Facebook page. I would highly recommend you sign up for it. It's $199 a month for the growth package. It's what you're going to need. That includes tech support, and you can just start with your lead magnet right away. That's what Kajabi is so good at, is helping you create a lead magnet. They even have templates.
Great. I am on Kajabi. I just signed up.
Good.
So it is very foreign to me. I feel like I need Kajabi kindergarten. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's okay. One step at a time. It's like any program. We'll do some screen sharing here if you ever have questions. When we get into Q&A sections of our Zoom meetings, if you have questions about how Kajabi works, I'm always happy to screen share my Kajabi and show people exactly how it works and how I have things set up. A lot of the general questions can be answered on tech support, though, and Kajabi is such good tech support. Okay, so do utilize that. All right.
Real quick. Just real quick, I want to let them know, when I signed up for Kajabi, they gave me 2 free one-on-one video where they record it. You can ask them any question you want, tell them what you're doing, and they'll guide you through step-by-step how to do it. And then they email you the video for you to review later, which I found them extremely valuable and helpful.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah,
I think that's that step-by-step support.
Yep. We need that in the beginning. So thanks for reminding us of that, Dan. Excellent.
Thank you, Dan.
Actually, I would like to hear from FiOS.
Yes,
please, what do you think you could use as a lead magnet? Okay, so you want to make $500 a week, right? Would that be great for you to generate $500 a week from your coaching business?
As a start point, for sure, that would be great. Yeah.
we have to start somewhere, right? So if you have 0 coming in currently, let's make the first goal just 500 a week. Because if you can make 500 a week, you'd be like, oh, damn, I'm making 2,000 a month as a coach. This is great, you know? So let's start there. So what would your lead magnet be?
So, and this is what I feel has been, in a way, the toughest for me, because what you said before about wanting things to be perfect, I'm totally on the receiving end of, I know that it can't be perfect, and I know that no one is perfect, and until you start something, you can't really fix anything. So I've just kind of been in that position of wanting to start something, but in a way too afraid to actually do it, because I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. So I was like, I'll film myself, I'll do a video of myself talking about things that I'm passionate about, and then re-watch the video and realize that this is not good enough. I'm not going to post it. But because I never actually got the process going, I couldn't improve on those videos. So
yeah, exactly.
For me, the lead magnet that I think I feel more passionate about is video content, whether it's ideally mostly YouTube, but also Instagram Reels and Facebook, obviously. Nowadays, TikTok as well, which I'm not a huge fan of, but people seem to love it. So I guess it makes sense to be on that as well. So I think video content would definitely be the one. I already have like a 5 recipe ebook that I'm giving away for free from my website, but I've realized that it's not a good enough lead magnet to get enough people on my email list. Like, it's there, it's getting some people onto my email list, but not enough, I don't think. But I think what I would be more passionate about is just expressing who I am, my story, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then hopefully getting people to sign up to some kind of freebie that I'd like to create, whether it's and that's kind of what I'm struggling a little bit with, is trying to figure out what it is that I want to offer for free and what it is that I want my offer, my low offer to be, my high offer to be, and just kind of try and figure that out.
Okay. So what you give away for free, everybody needs to write this down. What you give away for free directly reverse engineers what you want them to do. Do you want them to sign up for your low-end program? I would say yes. Hell yes, you do. Raw Vegan Heroes is $89 for a year for me. So you want them to sign up for your low-end offer. And so your freebie is reverse engineering your low-end offer. That's all it is. So that's what you're going to talk about for free. What topics are going to hook them in so they're going to sign up for your low-end offer? You can take everything that your offer provides and bullet point out, 6 to 10 or so points of what your offer provides, and then make a video about that, why that provides value for people, and then say, oh, you need more of this? We'll sign up for my low-end offer. If you sign up for my membership, I've got that covered. So FiOS, what you want to do is have an offer ready to go at this step. If I was in your shoes and I needed to make $500, what I would do is 2 things. One, I would sign up for Calendly and have a free link to get on the phone with me for a free 15-minute call, because the 15-minute call is an exploration call where you can make an offer. Not free 15 minutes of coaching, free exploration call. When you get someone on the phone for free, you make an offer. Let's do a deep dive session. Let's do a 1-hour call. That's how I would make $500 like immediately. The other thing I would do is immediately start creating lead magnet videos that then made the offer into whatever my low end was. So $14.99 per month is what I started with for Raw Vegan Heroes. So that was how I started. I made YouTube videos telling people about my membership for $14.99 a month with the link in the description. That's how I started. And now this year, 500,000 is going to be like my sales this year in my business. And I'm about 3.5 years in now with Raw Vegan Heroes. So that's pretty cool to make $500,000 a year, starting with a $14.99 offer 3 years ago. So that's what I would do. You need a Calendly link. If you, for whoever doesn't have one, you need to sign up for Calendly and get a link to have a free 15-minute call with you. And you can hustle out sales that way. If you need to hustle some sales, if you need to hustle some money into your life, you need a free 15-minute link. So you can get on the phone with people who are interested. They're coming from your lead magnet, and have your first lead magnet just be get on the free 15-minute call with me. And look, once you get somebody on the phone, guess what you do? Guess what? You love them up. You serve them. You serve them so good. And then you're going to be like, oh, I really need to have this program because it's going to serve them. So when you know how to serve people, that's when you're going to develop a program that serves them. Your membership, a video course that you're selling, like whatever it is, you got to learn about people. So if I was in a lot of where you're at, if I was in the shoes of where a lot of you are at, my free 15-minute link with Calendly would be my lifeline to money. And it still is my lifeline to money. I mean, I can't tell you how many people book free 15-minute calls with me, and I sell them into my programs, my 12-week program, Business Mastermind, Raw Vegan Heroes. I still do that strategy to this day. I'm not better than that. I have not allowed myself to say I'm too good to get on the phone with random strangers coming off of YouTube or wherever else they find me. I actually humble myself to be available to whoever books a free 15-minute call with me. It could be some crazy motherfucker in some country I can't understand a word out of their mouth, and I still take the time to do that call with them. And I value that about myself, that I'm not better than that. You know, I don't need to do that, but I do because that's how I started, and that's the root. So, Savios,
Can I quickly ask?
Yes.
Can I quickly ask something? Because
Yes.
my website and started, well, when I realized I want to do coaching as a profession, and I did all my courses and everything, one of the first things I did was create a calendar account and actually put a link out there. What I'm currently offering is a 30-minute call. You say 15, and I actually see 15 a lot more than I see 30. Do you think that 30 is not really a good time? Do you think that 15 minutes would be a better time?
Really, really important question. 30 minutes is way too long. If you can't tell someone how you can help them in 15 minutes, you are confused with how you can help them. So you need to streamline how you can help them. And you're doing that in 15 minutes, no longer. It's not free coaching. You do not offer free coaching on your call. If you're doing a 30-minute call, you are doing free coaching. That is a no-no. If they can do free coaching with you, why the hell are they going to sign up or pay you money? They're not. So the free 15-minute call is to just simply tell them how you can help them. That's the first words out of my mouth when I do a free 15-minute call. I don't know what fool I'm going to get on the other end of that line. That could be somebody who's brilliant. They could be somebody who's incoherent. The first words out of my mouth are, how can I help you today? That's the first thing I always say. In fact, it's what I say even on my deep dive sessions, my paid 1-hour calls. I said, I say, you booked a deep dive session with me. So how can I help you today? Unless I ask that question, how do I know? I need them to get clear on what they want from me. And so we need that feedback. So the only thing you need to say, if Savios, is, how can I help you? 15 minutes goes by real quick. So you want to be concise. Let me know how I can help you. And then in 15 minutes, all you do is you say, I have this program to offer you. This is how I can help you. You're going to make the money doing that. I mean, for you, Savios, we're talking $500 a week to just start, because I know that's going to be a threshold that'll give you some wind in your sails. You got to start with something realistic and small. That's not a glorious amount of money to be making, but it's a start. And if you can do 500, it's proof of concept. You can do 5,000. Okay. 5,000 a week is killer. I'm happy if I make 5,000 a week, you know? So, let's see. Why don't we, I mean, we only have like 15 minutes left. I really would like to do any Q&A for anyone who needs to get support or would like support with where they're at. And so we should probably do that. We were talking about lead magnets. Lead magnets is a really important topic for everybody, because if you're not making money as a coach, you don't have your lead magnet dialed in, right? So, I mean, I think that's an important topic. If somebody wants to ask something else, though, or bring us off that topic, please feel free. I'm here to serve you guys. So let's open it up to a general Q&A. Erin.
Hey guys. My question is, okay, I'm just now forgetting. Hold on, it'll come to me. Okay,
Membership
with
question?
the Facebook,
Mm.
yeah, with the Facebook group versus a Kajabi group, why have you chosen the Facebook group as opposed to like Kajabi for your primary like community communication type place?
Kajabi has a community feature. You're referring to the community feature?
Yeah.
Kajabi just rolled out that community feature last year, and it's really, really primitive. Like, so if we're comparing features between a Facebook group and the Kajabi community, Facebook blows it out of the water 1,000 times over in terms of features. Okay. You can't live stream into the Kajabi community, for one.
Okay.
Links are pretty primitive. I don't think you can share videos. I mean, like, just the sharing of information is pretty primitive there. I allow it as a novelty for people who don't like Facebook. So it's a way that people who are like, I'm anti-Facebook, can still feel like they're going to have some sort of a platform to communicate. That could just as easily be on a Telegram group or any other group, you know? If somebody doesn't like Facebook, they're probably anti-meta, you know, and they're not going to be on Instagram either, right? So then I just use it as I call it a community bulletin board where people can talk, ask questions off of Facebook, but it's hardly utilized. I mean, you have to log on to see it. So if somebody asks a question there, they're not going to automatically see it. So if somebody's really not a Facebook user, then it can come in handy. But Facebook has incredible features, like the way you can share information, the way you can do live streaming. Everybody's already on Facebook, for one. So
right, it's like meeting them where they're at, kind of. It makes more sense.
It is keeping it so simple. My coach years ago, who I worked with, her program I was in was called Marketing Mastery, and I was in that program for many years. And she was hardly in that. She was hardly in there. I think she did a 1-hour live stream per week. She called it 6 a.m. coffee with Shanda. I think it was like she did it in the morning. It was like first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. I was never even on the live streams with her. The value I got was the Facebook group, which is where all these amazing high-level entrepreneurs gathered to talk about their progress, their programs, they're supporting with each other. I learned from the other members in the group just as much, if not more sometimes, than from my coach. My coach was really like the top-down mindset. She was like drilling in the mindset of leadership, right? And then all the other people were running their programs, and I learned from other people's programs. In fact, I launched my membership because of another member in Marketing Mastery who branched out to start a membership, which we weren't even learning in Marketing Mastery. We weren't learning memberships at all, never, not even a slight bit. But she was so voracious to make money. She was so hungry for money to stabilize her life and her family that she launched a membership. I watched her launch her membership and grow it to $1 million a year. I watched it right before my very eyes. And that was a member in my mastermind in a Facebook group. So Facebook groups have changed my life. And so, okay, maybe Facebook's cheesy. Maybe people don't like Facebook. Maybe there's a lot of reasons to hate on Facebook. But goddamn, is that a good way to communicate with each other? Let's just be real. It's so simple. You know?
Yeah. And then you could have the Kajabi as like a private place if people want the private place.
It's a good selling point for me.
Cool.
I mean, I have, yeah, every week somebody signs up because they're like, oh, I could get support off of Facebook. It is a selling point. We do have a lot of Facebook haters out there, and I understand in the world of social
Honestly,
media.
we are some of them. We don't love Facebook. It's just kind of like there's so much going on. It's hard to keep your focus, which is why we've kind of wondered, because on one hand, yes, we're meeting people where they're at, but on the other hand, they can so easily be distracted by notifications and all of the other different forms of communication on there. But I don't think people are as frequently going to go out of their way to a Kajabi community as they would, because they're just checking Facebook naturally every day.
Right.
So yeah, I think that makes more sense.
You guys don't want to make this more complicated for yourself than necessary.
Yeah, no.
Do not make, okay, question. If you don't use Facebook for your membership, where are you going to support them with like live stream? Are you going to do a Zoom instead?
That was the question. We were
Well,
like,
then,
we'll have
okay.
to do Zoom or something.
I noticed. So do you do weekly Facebook live streams, but then you also do a monthly Zoom call?
My monthly
Or-
Zoom, the monthly Zoom meeting for the members of Raw Vegan Heroes is led by my assistants.
Oh, okay,
Patricia,
gotcha.
who's on, she leads it. So I don't do that. That's just for community building time. That's on Zoom. The reason I do a live stream is because that suits my personality. Because if I'm going to do communicate with the whole group at large, I don't want to be on a Zoom meeting with 200 people on there. I mean, that's just, I don't want to do that. So I do a live stream so I can really educate. I do a presentation, but that's my style. If you don't, if your style is more like in it with your people and you want to kind of be in their process or have more Q&A aspect, then a Zoom could be great. And you wouldn't even need Facebook. You could have it be a Telegram group or anything else plus a Zoom. Absolutely. You don't need to do, the reason Facebook works so well for me is partly because, the vast majority of people are already there. But then the live streaming is so seamless. Live streaming into Facebook is a no-brainer. And I watched my coach do it, and I just modeled what she was doing. And I loved my marketing mastery program that I was part of for years. It was life-changing. And so I just have an affinity for the simplicity of a Facebook group and a live stream.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I was kind of trying to also figure out Zoom versus Facebook, or do we do both? But then how do you make them distinctly different and you're getting value from both? So I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I literally chose live streaming because it suits my personality. I was at the choice point 3.5 years ago when I launched Raw Vegan Heroes if I was going to do a Zoom or a live stream, and I chose live stream. But then I added in the Zoom component with my assistants leading it because that's, for one, I have a flex week where I don't, I have to take I take 1 week off from the live stream every week. So that's when we do the Zoom. So once a month.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a good idea. I mean, that's another thing too. I was like, wow, this is quite a commitment, especially if, we're going to go on a weekend trip or something, and then we end up dropping the ball on too many of these Friday commitments. So to have like a flex week is a great idea.
Absolutely. And in a membership, are you kidding? You guys, as the thought leaders, the influencers, could come on and do one live stream a month, and that would be adequate for a low-end membership. Yeah. I just go above and beyond by doing 3. I think it's above and beyond to do 3 for the price point, actually.
Okay, for sure. I mean, we enjoy them, but yeah, that's nice to have that flex week in there and do something a little different.
Yeah, do a flex week, and that's when you can have somebody else lead it. So like if I needed to, so Patricia is great, and I can have Patricia pop in and lead the Friday live stream anytime, so I do it because I like doing it, and I actually really enjoy the live streams.
Definitely.
Yeah, but if I didn't enjoy it, I would have my assistants lead it, or have somebody else do it. So you're not beholden to a weekly live stream. Right?
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, Erin, any other progress with your membership? So for everybody who doesn't know, Erin and Dusty are launching a membership like I have, right? Low end membership. And where are you at now with your progress with this?
We're kind of just dragging and dropping things in. It's pretty much ready except for our app, which we have, like I think we'd mentioned, we have found a way to integrate the app into the membership. So we're just kind of waiting on the developers to get it ready to go, which they said would be mid-month. So I'm like, Dusty, email them today. I'm ready. Let's go. So he just emailed them. And I think once that's in, we're planning to just kind of like troubleshoot things and launch November 1st.
Great. Wonderful.
And
November 1st is coming up.
We've got this guy helping us who mentioned with transferring emails. So we're moving our email platform from MailChimp to Kajabi. He said that's kind of like getting a new cell phone number. So you kind of have to ease your way in with blasting emails out to large numbers of people. So we're kind of going to use the next couple of weeks to slowly roll out some emails and
right, getting the servers used to the new servers and stuff. Yeah,
otherwise it can just end up in everybody's spam junk mail. So that's something we didn't know, so I'm glad we were made aware of that early.
Actually, that's a really big reason for anyone who does not have an email list currently. You better get on that. I recommend focusing wholeheartedly on growing an email list. That should be the foundation of your focus, and do it on Kajabi from the start. You do not want to be transferring lists from any platform to Kajabi because you're dealing with servers and stuff like Erin mentioned. So just build it on Kajabi. Yes.
We actually rounded up 1,500 new emails by doing a SurveyMonkey survey. So we blasted it out on like our YouTube feed, our Instagram stories, and then of course like our regular email list. So we already had those, but we got 1,500 new from just asking people what they wanted to kind of hone in on like, what should our video freebie be? What kind of content should we have in our membership and things like that. So we got 1,500 new emails just from doing SurveyMonkey.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. 1,500 emails is massive. That's incredible. So SurveyMonkey needs an opt-in to provide feedback, right? So for somebody to take the survey, they put in their name and email, correct?
Yeah, and we just said we did like a $25 gift card giveaway for one lucky person. So maybe that was kind of an incentive too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. Last year, so I have a text message community that I'm growing. So I do text message marketing. And last year I did a free giveaway to 3 Raw Vegan Hero memberships would be given away for free if you text Hero to my phone number. And that was really successful. I'm still sending out email marketing to the people who joined for that. So I did a giveaway in order to grow my text message list. And you can do that with any list. Yeah, you can do that with any list. So everybody take note of that. SurveyMonkey.
We did have to pay, I think it's $99 a month. So I just paid for 1 month and then canceled it after that because I don't think I'm going to be using it too often.
Great. People do like surveys. People like being able to provide their 2 cents. I think it does pull on the natural human tendency to want to like offer feedback. So if that's a good fit.
The comment section, everybody left comments. I was very surprised. So we got additional feedback.
Really great. Okay. Well, this week's theme is lead magnets. So let's just look at how incredible that SurveyMonkey questionnaire was as a lead magnet. 1,500 new leads. So, okay, we can just say asking people to give us feedback, like what would you like to see? What are your favorite 3 recipes? Like any kind of survey like that. And people are going to be like, oh yeah, put in your name and email so I can give feedback. Great lead magnet. So lead magnets are really the key to growing and scaling our business. Lead magnets. So for instance, the follow-up though with a lead magnet is email marketing. So yes, you get people onto your list and then you do marketing emails to tell them about your offer. Right now, me and my email marketing assistant, I just hired this year, a few months ago, I hired full-time email marketing copywriter. Full-time. So we're sending out like 6 emails a week. And we segment the list for different things. So we don't send 6 emails to everybody on the list. We segment for different reasons what we're going for. But I have about 20,000 people on my list now. And so I have to segment, some of them are already my buyers of this program or that program. So I have to know who's bought what. I remove those or add those depending. And so we're doing 6 emails per week right now to target my list for different offers. So it's one thing to grow a list, but then understanding how to target your list and to provide value to your list and make an offer to your list. That's how you grow a $500,000 a year business. That's it. It's not YouTube. I'm not making that much money from YouTube. I'm making that much. The only thing I use YouTube for is a lead magnet to get somebody on my list. And I've been doing that from day one. There was never a day, just so you guys know, whoever's thinking about starting a YouTube channel or using YouTube videos or Instagram Reels, for me personally, there was never a day where I made a video that I wasn't trying to get somebody's email. That was my goal from day number 1. And it's paid off because I did the right things in the right order. That's how it works. You do the right thing in the right order and it works. And the reason I know this is because my coach years ago drilled, I'm talking drilled it into our heads, her clients' heads, the importance of an email list as the foundation of your business. And just a reminder, what she would always tell me is 5,000 or more on your list, you can generate 6 figures a year. 100,000 on your list is 7 figures a year. So, I mean, all of our goals should be to get 100,000 people on our list. I'm almost at 20,000. I think I'm at like just under 19 right now. So I'm clocking it. I got to get to 100,000 people on my list. That's my goal. 1/5 of the way there almost. But and I could really see by the time I have that many people on my list, I can really see how I'll be at 7 figures. I can see that because it's not just about growing the list. It's like the reason the list is growing is because I'm providing value. I have different lead magnets out, and then I have different programs that I'm serving people with. So I'll have more programs. I mean, I'm actually working on 2 programs to add to my repertoire right now. Patricia's going to be leading one on gut microbiome restoration and rehabilitation. And then I have a raw vegan master chef who is so graciously working with me to create a program for culinary training for raw food. And that's going to be an upsell program for, I think, $400 and something. That's really her jurisdiction. She's going to be leading a weekly I think Zoom meeting with all the people who sign up. So she's going to be there in it with this training on culinary mastery of raw food. It's going to be an incredible fucking program. And we're rolling that out right now by Christmas. So that's why you grow a business, is because you learn how to get people on your list and then you learn how to serve them. You learn what they need and then you learn how to serve them. That's the bigger picture. So then there's just starting out where we're using a Calendly link to do a free 15-minute call to just generate a little cash flow, right? And then there's building an email list and serving that list. That's the step ladder. Having social media, YouTube is all just under the category of lead magnet, okay? All right, everybody. I hope that is helpful. Friday the 13th. On our kind of creepy, spooky October, Friday the 13th. I forgot to mention that. Does anybody have any closing thoughts they really need to get off their chest or ask? Anybody have any questions to leave today's Zoom with? Yeah. FiOS.
Sorry, I just have one question, just because it's something I've been wondering about for quite a while. And it's a little bit, it's not on lead magnets, but I'm just kind of asking around because I'm half Greek and I live in Greece. And so my main question is, I actually feel way more comfortable, and I've been trained, and all my courses that I've done on health, holistic health, have all been in English. And because my mom's English, I feel more comfortable speaking English than Greek. But I'm just curious to see, because I live here, would it be, you think, smarter to focus on a Greek audience? So let's say do my freebies and everything in Greek, or should I just keep it in English, which then obviously gives me wider audience, but more competition as well?
It's a good question to determine for yourself. I would say you could definitely have lead magnets in Greek if you really desire to have Greek-speaking people only on your list. However, I think that English just is a much broader language to do it in. I would probably stick with English. I do know a very successful influencer. I don't think she's a coach, but she makes money with affiliate marketing as an influencer, and she's all in German. She doesn't do English. She does only German, and she's selling juicers, and she makes money doing affiliate marketing. Not my style. I'm a coach. I love being a coach. Absolutely love it. And so I would never do affiliate marketing as my income, but depending on our style and our personality. And so that could work for her, targeting a German audience. But if you want to be a coach of FiOS, if you want to be a coach, do English.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, great. Well, everybody, much love. We will be back here next week. If you have questions this week for support, use our Facebook group. That's what it's for. Remember my marketing mastery group, all was in the Facebook group. That's where we all supported each other. So please give and receive feedback in the group. Share your progress. Be generous with where you're at. Do a post, share with where you're at, what your concerns, questions are. Everybody support. That's how we grow together, okay? All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.